lights are bright, riding train to taking flight, talking plays and rival fights, football's pulse every night. State of football, here we go. Rhyme and trade, they run the show. Great power stories, highs and lows. Tune in now, the whistle blows.
You ready?
Let's go.
All right. Welcome to another episode of the State of Football Show. I'm your host, Hutch, and alongside me, as always, is Trey.
Let's go, man.
Let's do this, man.
Stokes, look. I'm so excited.
Got the Dallas gear.
We won. We won the draft.
You really did, man. I mean, is that a Caleb Downs t-shirt you got on there?
It's about to be. You see this? I don't know if you can see the Elliot in the
Oh,
back. That's gonna come off.
yeah, that's an old one then.
Yeah.
And get some new threads.
I know. I need to update my my attire.
Yeah. Oh man, what a draft, man. Honestly, it's some highs and lows for some teams. I'm sure some teams probably aren't too happy with who they selected.
Yeah. You know who the biggest losers of this draft was?
Who was it?
It's the guys like us and guys that actually get paid to do this. They're, like everybody was wrong. Nobody like had any of this right.
No, it probably is always like that though.
I don't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could be just this is recent memory, but I don't know. Everything was just crazy from the very big, from like number 2 and beyond. Nothing went to plan.
Yeah, it's right when that happened, man, the Jets selecting David Bailey. I was like,
Yeah,
what in the world?
like already, just everybody's mocks were wrong. Everybody lost money.
I mean, I guess it probably wasn't even the Jets that started it off because they were in between David Bailey and Arvell Reese, but the Cardinals, man,
Yeah,
I don't. It's very weird.
yeah.
It's-
Dude, it's just what are they doing?
I don't know. By the time he has a team around him, he's already going to be pretty much used up.
Yeah, yeah.
S- So I don't quite know the thought process on that. Maybe they're banking on getting a quarterback next year, maybe.
Well, they did get Carson Beck in the 3rd round, so maybe that's their quarterback.
Hey, maybe it is.
But yeah, they're gonna. He's like guaranteed. He's 50 million guaranteed. He's already the 7th highest paid running back in the league, and he hasn't even played a single snap in the NFL yet.
Yeah, that stat is insane.
Incredible.
I
What the?
mean, $50 million guaranteed right off the bat. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, yeah. To a position that isn't known for its longevity.
Having to give up that type of capital.
Uh-huh.
Ah. Yeah, just kind of overhearing some of the professionals and the media and stuff talking about that. The Cardinals are kind of one of those where the owner's like gets off his yacht, so to speak, and kind of, you know, we've picked these gadget players that you've always wanted, and now he's just like, no, just get the best player available, and that's kind of what it seems like, anyways.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't realize that Arizona Cardinals are the oldest franchise in NFL or in the NFL.
No, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I guess they came
They were the
from.
St. Louis, right?
Uh,
I'm
I-
thinking of the baseball team.
yeah, I think our Arizona Cardinals originated from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
So, but I think the owner was kind of fed up with drafting all these so-called good players that can do everything, and he's just like, no, just get the best player available. I guess that's what they did.
Yeah, that's what they did.
So,
We'll see. Time will tell, I guess, if they were right or wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like in 2021, they drafted Xavion Collins, which I mean,
Who?
yeah, exactly. So, and then I think the one that really jumps out to me was Isaiah Simmons, and he's not even with the team anymore. I think he lasted 3 years with Arizona, and he was one of those so-called gadget, can play anything on the defense, edge
Yeah,
rusher, linebacker. I even think he could play safety supposedly,
it's
but
like they got one Buda Baker and they wanted like four more Buda Bakers.
yeah, you don't typically get those very often. So
Like, man, this is great. We should get more of this guy.
yeah,
He's really good.
but I guess the owner decided to pull up his big boy pants and nah, we ain't getting that guy.
Yeah, because Arvell Reese, I think, I don't know if you're talking about him, but I think the Giants have said he might start at linebacker for them.
Yeah, middle
But
linebacker,
yeah, so is that
which
kind of what?
I don't. What are they doing? Okay, I guess I want to talk about that too. So
Okay,
the Giants really had the best opportunity to screw up a lot of teams by they could have obviously they drafted Arvell Reese, but instead of getting Francis Mauanoa, they could have got Caleb Downs and completely blew out the Cowboys of what they wanted to do.
yeah, yeah. I was like, for sure they're gonna take Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
Uh, I thought that was another surprise for sure going with Francis, but I think once the Cowboys were like, oh, they didn't take him, that's when they decided to trade up with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Um,
Just that extra protection.
yeah, like let's just go get him. And how about that? That's awesome. I did
Yeah.
not expect the Cowboys to get Caleb Downs.
No, it's a good feeling for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. The Giants, we'll see, I guess. I mean, Francis, he was the highest rated offensive tackle, I believe, in the draft. So
Yeah.
I think he was ranked higher than Spencer Fano, the guy that Browns took in the pick before.
Yes.
Um, so good for. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how about all the offensive linemen getting taken in this first round? I think like over a quarter of the picks were offensive linemen.
Yeah. Speaking of offensive linemen, I was actually surprised that Caden Proctor got picked up so early.
Yeah,
I know a lot of uh, people have said he's kind of he's just a big boy,
yeah,
heavyweight, always eats donuts. Um, I don't want to say like bad attitude, but that type of persona, I think.
yeah,
And yeah, I'm just kind of surprised. I
yeah.
think it was actually oh, Nick Saban that was saying all that. Like you got to keep them in the facility,
Okay.
and that just
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, he's got a weight problem and maybe getting into trouble, so to speak. But
I mean,
I don't really think there's any of that that's actually happened, but you just never know.
yeah, he's a big boy. He's listed at 6'6", 352. It's
Yeah,
a big guy.
he's huge. I mean, he could potentially be one of the better offensive tackles for sure if he just, sticks with it. But um yeah, I was just really, really surprised that they had picked him so high.
Yeah, I didn't. I never thought he'd go that high. Maybe later first round, but at 12, that was shocking. But um, I don't know. I guess they all started. That's when they go. Like the Browns started with Spencer, and then the Giants took Francis. So the Dolphins are like, we gotta get on an offensive lineman. I think that's why a lot of them went. Like the Steelers picking Max. I can't pronounce his last name. Ian Acre. Like
Yeah.
uh, I didn't see him going in the first at all. Um, but I mean, I guess people started panicking because those guys started going, so they changed plans a little bit.
Well, I mean, the story with the Steelers for sure, getting their
Oh
picks stolen is essentially.
yeah.
I mean, that's why the Cowboys moved up one spot for that very, very reason.
Oh,
And
the Eagles. You talking about the Eagles moved up?
yeah, the Steelers were on the phone with Makai Lemon, like, hey,
Yeah.
the next pick is the Cowboys. They're not going to pick you. Like, you're coming to us. And then he's on the phone with the Steelers. And then he's like, Makai Lemon looks at his phone. He's like, why are the Eagles calling me? And I think his agent ran over and he's like, yeah, the Eagles traded for you. Like, you're
Yeah.
going to be an Eagle. Just
So
insane.
you know what I heard about that? This is completely. I mean, like anything else, this is all rumors. But
Yeah.
apparently, so the Cowboys were at 20. They had that pick originally,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously, who's the coach of the Steelers? It's
Mike
Mike
McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Yeah.
So the Cowboys knew that the Steelers wanted Makai Lemon because I mean, from their somebody's talking to Mike McCarthy, or not directly to him, but
Yeah.
somebody talked. Cowboys knew that. They knew the Eagles wanted Makai Lemon, so they're the ones that made the call to the Eagles. Said, "Hey, the Steelers are getting ready to pick Lemon, and you want to trade?" That's what
Yeah.
I that's what I heard. Who knows? But that's pretty. I mean, that's cool. That I mean, all that stuff's kind of funny. Just Cowboys screwing over their ex head coach.
Yeah. I I kind of have a hard time believing that. I did hear that same story,
Okay,
but I don't know. That doesn't really make much sense for the Cowboys to like,
to trade within the division.
yeah, trade within the division to have to deal with Makai Lemon two times a year, potentially
Yeah,
three in the
yeah,
playoffs.
yeah.
And I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me. If it were me, because they really didn't benefit from moving back. I think they got their
They got 2 fourths, I think.
yeah. I think they ended up getting two fourths that were higher than their original uh picks. I believe.
Yeah,
Could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. So it's kind of like a wash with moving up to get Caleb, but it's like that doesn't. I think the Eagles being able to select Makai Lemon is way more detrimental to the Cowboys doing that. Like I don't want to say they shot themselves in the foot, but they're trying to hurt Mike McCarthy. Doesn't really seem like that you're really hurting him. Honestly, you're hurting yourself more, I think. But
yeah, but that's why it makes perfect sense. Because the only reason you would do that is to screw over Mike McCarthy. Because why else would you want Makai Lemon and go to your divisional opponent who just won a Super Bowl?
yeah, but I guess on the flip side too, Makai Lemon, he's more of a over the middle type wide receiver, and Jalen Hurts does not throw over the middle.
Jalen Hurts doesn't throw at all.
Well, that too, but I know we talked about this just texting and stuff, but that definitely puts the nail in the coffin for AJ Brown, and
Yeah,
I fully expect those rumors about him being traded after post June 1 to the
for the Patriots.
Patriots is probably going to happen. Uh, Also, just with who the Patriots selected for their first round pick, getting an offensive
Yeah,
tackle, and they had the chance to get Omar Cooper Jr.
yeah,
I mean, that kind of it's like okay, they kind of already know who they're gonna get. I
yeah,
think I could be completely wrong, but that's just my hunch.
yeah. They traded up to get Caleb Lemieux. Was that one of the trades that the Niners made? The Niners traded like 3 times to completely get out of the first round.
Yeah, them and Buffalo traded out like
Yeah,
three times, I believe.
was maybe one of those two.
Yeah, I do want to talk about them, the Niners and Buffalo later. Uh,
Okay.
but yeah, I guess they technically did trade up because they would have had the 31st pick.
Yeah, they
But
moved.
uh, yeah, I guess you're right. They did move up. I don't know how much they had to give up, but I, th- I supposedly heard that Caleb Lemieux was gonna take over for Will Campbell potentially, and then Will Campbell's going to move over to guard. I don't know how true that is, but I did hear someone say that.
Yeah. That's just when all those linemen started going. People were freaking out.
Yeah. Um, but I guess the biggest surprise, man, I don't know about you, but what are
Yeah.
the Rams doing, dude?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, like I
Ty
understand
Simpson
Ty Simpson. Like I get trying to
at 13.
prepare for the future, but my goodness, like your window is now.
I know. They are
There's
so close. They're like a game away from the NFC Championship last year.
yeah, you're reigning NFL MVP. I just
Right.
I don't know, man.
And you're drafting your future quarterback that might not even play in 3 years, 2 or 3 years.
there are so many players that could have helped them get over the hump. Because personally, I think they're the favorite in the division or the conference to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And you don't really know what's going on with Puka. He's getting a little crazy out there.
Yeah, I've heard some stuff about him. He's got some off the field issues now.
Yeah. And they're I mean, just on the offensive side, there are about 3 players you could have added to your team that would have helped. Being Makai Lemon, Kenyon Sadiq, how you feel about him,
Well,
and then Omar Cooper Jr. as well.
yeah,
So,
and Concepcion was there.
yep,
Uh,
that's just on the offensive side, not even the defensive side.
yeah, yeah, and you mentioned Kenyon Sadiq. I thought it was weird. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but in the second round, they picked a tight end. They have they
Yeah,
have 4 tight ends already. They don't need a tight end. It's so weird. I think their whole. I didn't look at their third round, but those 2 picks right there just are like, what are they doing? They got. They don't need a tight end. They have so many tight ends already, and they sure don't need a quarterback. But
yeah, they I don't know what they're doing because I think they also I'm trying to look it up real quick, but um they I believe it was last year they spent a high pick on a tight end as well. So I don't really know
um,
what's going on.
I had that pulled up earlier because I was going to say um, this is their highest pick in 10 years.
Okay, so last year the Jets selected Mason Taylor, tight end, for their second round pick at pick number 42.
Yeah,
Um,
the Jets or the
the
Rams.
the Jets.
Okay.
So I don't know what the Jets were doing, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. Uh it's a crazy draft.
It
It's
really
insane.
was.
And then the what was the other one? Oh, the Texans. That was another surprise. Them moving up to get that guard that everybody projects to be like a backup.
Yeah, that was kind of
Keelan
a
Keelan Rutledge.
yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what the thought process was.
Yeah, like they moved up. They could have just stayed where they were and probably still got that guy. Nobody was gonna pick him.
Yeah,
He
I
wasn't
mean,
on anybody's radar.
I thought they were gonna get a defensive tackle. I mean, they ended up getting Caden McDonald in the second round, but I kind of thought that's who they were gonna go for in the first round. And as far as like the second round, I mean, there was some other options they could have went with, but I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know. I just kind
I would
of
have taken Besantis over him. Chase Besantis was still there.
yeah. I mean, I guess you never know. It's always what the scouts are thinking for that particular team. I mean, maybe it'll end up fine. I don't really know.
Yeah,
I didn't know that they. I guess everyone needs an offensive lineman, but I didn't know
yeah,
that was like a big first
yeah.
round type need.
Maybe somebody on their coaching staff was a Georgia Tech coach last year and just knew
Yeah,
knew something. Like with the Cowboys taking Malachi Lawrence.
yeah. I mean, they're speaking of that guy, supposedly he has a bunch of upside, so I guess
Yeah.
we'll see. I kind of feel like that's how Ezraki was last season.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that yet. Obviously, I don't want to say he's a letdown, but
He was better at the end of the season last year, but
yeah.
definitely more to come, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he flips the script and he just falls out this season, but yeah, I was getting really high on him last year when they drafted him, but I don't know. Just never know.
Yeah, I don't who knows, man.
Yeah, he only
He's
got 2 sacks last season. But
yeah, but we
he
had the worst defense in the entire league, so
we did. He did have 9 tackles for loss though, so that's a good sign.
take it.
But yeah, I don't know if you saw the Ruben Bain when he went to go get his hat,
Yeah.
loaded up the arms. It's like on Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Just at the
Little Henry, was it what's his last name? Henry,
Henry
yeah.
Cavill.
Dude, I'm a fan now. Like he is all business and I loved every second of it.
Well, I thought it was just because he was pissed. He like lost $10 million.
Well, he probably is pissed, but I
I
mean,
think he expected to go much higher, and getting picked at 15, I think he lost like $10 million where he was projected to go. I think he was just pissed.
yeah, but if he has good seasons, it's not gonna matter, man. He's gonna get paid. So he's an edge
Yeah, I mean,
rusher. They get paid.
yeah, but you never know, man. You could blow out a knee and you're done.
It's true, but I mean, I'm chalking it up as he's like, I'm gonna prove everyone
Mhm.
wrong.
On me,
You should have picked me higher. But I think that's a great like I kind of want to say that's a good place for him, honestly.
Tampa
He,
Bay.
yeah, he gets to stay in Florida.
Yep.
I mean, they usually have pretty good teams, you know.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it's a heck of a lot better than going to Cleveland
I
or
mean,
somewhere else like New Orleans, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how he
God,
feels about that place, but
my God, man, if his arms were just like 2 inches longer, he would have gone fifth.
yeah. I'm gonna laugh if he like leads the league in sacks next season. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd have to look at their schedule. It's always a possibility in that division to get a lot of sacks.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible division.
I don't know. I didn't look at it as a negative. I looked at it he's all about the business and he doesn't care what he looks like about the stupid hat on his head. He just grabbed that thing and just went on about his business.
Yeah, he didn't look in the selfie mirror.
Yeah, he's just all business.
Some of
And
them took too long. They like take the hat off like 3 times, and like, come on, man,
yeah,
just put the hat on. Let's do
that's some of those guys are a little much for me.
it.
But I don't know. I just have a huge respect for people who just are about their business and that they don't care about the show. They're just there to play football, you know, not
Yeah,
showboat, so to speak. I get
yeah,
it's like a entertainment type sport, but at the same time, it's refreshing to see that.
yeah. I would agree. I
So
would agree. Maybe he'll play. Yeah, maybe you're right. He'll play a little extra hard.
I hope he does, man. Bryce Young better be on his head on a
Maybe
swivel. I mean,
his
they got
toe.
a new offensive tackle, so but
Oh yeah, that's fair.
yeah, it's It's good stuff, man. I don't know how much you know about the Detroit line pick, Blake Miller,
Not much.
but you're gonna love this. This is a total Dan Campbell pick.
Yeah,
Blake Miller only missed one practice in his whole college career.
there
And
it
the
is.
only reason why he missed one is because he broke his leg. That's the only reason why. One practice.
Yeah, I mean that's Dan Campbell. That says Dan Campbell like all over it, man.
That he probably didn't even look at the metrics or nothing. He just heard that story. And he's like, "Yep, that's the
That's
guy
the
I
guy.
want."
Yeah, I mean because they passed up Monroe Freeling. He was
Yeah,
still there.
that's what a lot of people thought they were gonna pick,
Yeah,
especially when he was still on the board. But it's just typical Dan Campbell.
give me that high motor. I want a high motor guy.
Yeah,
Dedication. Well, I'm sure it'll work out. I have complete faith in Dan Campbell.
yeah, me too. Who else? Who else? The Cleveland Browns actually had a pretty good little draft.
Yeah, they did. The Fano and Concepcion. They
Yeah,
got a good guy. They got a good
they got
second round pick.
Denzel Boston.
Yeah, that was a good pickup for
They got
sure.
they got the safety that
Yep.
Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty.
I didn't think he'd fall that far into the second.
Neither did I on some of the mocks. He was first round.
Yeah. Yeah. They did. They did have a good.
I mean, all of it's on paper. You don't actually know how well they're going to play, but just from what we know in college, I mean, I would say they did a heck of a job, surprisingly.
We'll just see what that old guy can do with them.
Yeah, I wonder
Monk.
if
Whatever his name
yeah,
is.
the Art Monk, or is that the
I
wide
think it's
receiver?
I think it's Art Monk. I don't know. I can't remember.
Um, I wonder who there is. Watson coming back? Deshaun Watson? Is he going to be the QB? I
I don't think so.
don't feel like he's played quarterback in forever.
He healed? I don't even know.
I mean, he tore his Achilles or something like that, and then tore it again,
Uh-huh.
and now he was rehabbing for that. So I don't know where he's at on that. I figured he would be healthy by now.
Apparently he's returning to practice in April, so he's good to go,
Okay, well,
according to the internet.
man, what a fall off. I He had that really good season in Houston,
Yeah.
and I remember everyone's like freaking out. They were saying, "Oh, who'd you rather have, Deshaun Watson or Dak?" Everyone's like, "Deshaun Watson."
Yeah.
Now look at him.
Nah. Now who's laughing?
Yeah.
Well,
So,
he's fully guaranteed like $180 million or whatever they gave him
dude, I think they did some sort of insurance policy on him.
for sure. I think they have those on all contracts, don't they?
Yeah, but this one was special because it was completely guaranteed. It was a different little situation. So,
Well, I'm sure they sued the insurance company so they would pay it out.
oh yeah, I'm sure they had some sort of like court, like
Yeah.
huge court thing and lawyers and yeah, I don't.
Right. No.
I'm sure that was a freaking nightmare.
We're not gonna pay it just because he likes to get special massages.
Special massages.
Specials. Oh, oh
Uh,
man. I'm stoked, dude. Cowboys. I mean, being a Cowboy fan, just Caleb Downs just wins it. The other picks are like, okay, that's meh, to be honest with you. But Caleb Downs
yeah.
just makes it all okay. It's all gonna be okay.
Yeah. Trying to see.
Pickens signed the franchise tag, and as long as he doesn't lay down on a trainer's table in the middle of a preseason game, I think we'll be okay.
Never say never. Speaking of the Cowboys, did you see that Demarion Overshone, his new agent?
Is it Malagata?
Yeah, he just hired him.
I mean, if I was a Cowboys player, I'd hire him too, man.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. David Molingetta.
Get yeah. That's I mean that's Pickens' agent, so
Yeah.
that was
And
Parsons' agent.
yeah, Jordan Love's agent. I mean,
He's
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 top
doing
dog.
something right.
He's top dog for sure.
He really is. He's doing something right, man.
Let's see. We didn't talk about Sean McVay, how pissed he was.
Yeah. Yeah, he came back. I'm losing track of days. He came back. He said yesterday that he was just trying to stick up for his quarterback.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's very happy to have Ty Simpson here, and he'll compete for backup with Stetson Bennett. And
Yeah.
you know,
That sounds really condescending.
that sounds like somebody that was spoken to by his boss, saying, we
Yeah.
gotta present a solidified front here, and we're or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was definitely in damage control.
Yeah, I was the recipient of one of those talks in my career, so I know how that goes, how he feels.
Yeah. I feel like you know exactly what he's going through.
I do, I do. What he said initially on Thursday is how he really felt, for
And
sure.
I respect it, man.
I did too. Yeah, that was because we were all thinking it, like, what the hell are you doing?
Honestly, he has a lot of good clips about the draft because I don't know when it was. It was a while back because Bill Belichick was still the coach for the Patriots,
Yeah,
but they took some player and uh Sean McVay and everyone else in the draft room was laughing, and he was ecstatic because he was going to get the player that he wanted, didn't have to trade up or nothing. And he's sitting there laughing. He's like, "Well, I'm glad the Patriots picked him because he wasn't even on our draft board." And they're just Sean McVay, he kind of looks like a serial killer
yeah,
with his eyes,
those
and
wild eyes.
yeah, and he just got that he just has that laugh, and he was he's really giving it to him, and yeah, it's he's got some funny NFL draft moments for sure.
Yeah, and I heard. I mean, I didn't get the whole story, but I heard like the Rams don't ever invite players to come visit. Like they don't take part of that 30.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and of course, obviously, like McVay never spoke to Ty Simpson. Like he never
Yeah,
had a phone call with him or anything until they drafted him.
that's weird. I wonder what the reasoning is for that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I just that's just something I heard on the radio. But like I said, this is like their highest pick in 10 years. Like 10 years ago, they drafted Jared Goff #1 overall.
Yeah,
And since then, I think they've only had hell, dude. They've only had one pick in the first round since then. They took Jared Verse at 19, but I mean, they haven't had a #1 or a first round pick in. They've had one in 10 years, not
yeah,
including this one. So this one been a long time coming, and they picked Ty Simpson. So
yeah.
weird.
That's insane. That's crazy how good they are without having a first round draft pick.
Yeah, I mean, they've hit on a lot of the later rounds. Obviously, like Puka. I mean, Puka was like what, a fourth round pick or something.
Yeah,
He was really
something like that. I mean, they picked Cooper Cup in the third round.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, Puka was a fifth round pick.
yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, they got Cam Akers. He was in the second round. So I'm just looking at their draft. They're really good at the draft.
Yeah.
Josh Reynolds was the 4th rounder.
Pretty impressive. Anywho.
Sorry, I'm distracted now. I really want to know where they picked Darnold. 13. So he was a 1st rounder.
Yeah. Out of Pittsburgh. Jermon McCoy, man. 4th round.
Yeah,
Woo.
he slid, didn't he?
He slid big time.
Was he the one that had the knee thing though?
Yeah. He tore his ACL.
Yeah.
I guess they do something weird with the other leg. And
Yeah, the bone plug thing.
yeah. And then
That's
that is what's messed up, which is crazy.
yeah.
And obviously, doctors say that it's going to have to get fixed and it's going to be another year, which is insane. And he's saying that
Yeah.
it's not like that, but it's like, well, that's what the doctor's saying. So,
Yeah, it's like one of those weird like the timing of it's just weird. They released it like the day before. It's just strange.
yeah. I mean, if he makes a full recovery, Raiders, man, they got a
Yeah.
heck of a deal.
This isn't the same thing at all, but it's similar to do you remember when Laramie Tunsil, the gas mask picture guy?
Dude, Twitter
That's like
was filled up with all of those on so many players.
I mean, how much did that cost? That tanked him real hard on his draft
Yeah.
capital.
Yeah, that
That was like hours maybe before the draft.
yeah. That was definitely planned.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that that always cracks me up right before the draft. You always see those pictures like, "Oh no, Arvell Reese, why are you doing that?"
Yeah.
Or there'll be like some fake tweets or something or just something crazy.
Oh, did you see I think it was the oh, hang on, man. Peter Woods. So did you see his draft night video, whatever? Like he was in a tuxedo maybe and the whole family was in white. I don't know if you
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
But I saw like where he's already purchased like 2 um rolls, I think,
Yeah,
for his
too.
mom and grandma or something. What was it?
Yeah, I thought it was like a Maserati or something, but
Yeah, maybe it's like 2 really expensive cars, like total value is 1.2 million in cars for his mom and whatever grandma or aunt or something, but like I think he's only gonna make like somewhere around 500,000 next year or something. Like he's already spending.
yeah, he essentially spent nearly like half of his rookie contract or something, but
Yeah,
he has someone had mentioned like, well, he's got NIL money,
yeah,
which some of that stuff is insane. Some of those players are getting, I mean, they're buying like $1 million houses.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm sure
It's
he
just
has some money already.
yeah. I'm sure. Let's see if I can look. Uh, yeah, I mean they don't. You can't really see it. I guess they don't have to post your NIL earnings.
Yeah.
High 6 figures is what I'm seeing, but
Regardless, man, it's crazy spending that much money.
yeah, yeah. It's just reminds you of those guys that go broke after they're done playing. You know,
Yes. Most of them.
like that's got to be like a red flag to somebody. Like
100%.
try to help this guy out right now before it's too late.
Yeah. Um, yeah, that's crazy. I don't It's a little different situation, but yeah, I mean, if you keep spending money like that, you're not gonna have anything left over for sure.
Yeah. So I guess he spent over $200,000 on cars, and he'll only make 2.4 million per year after taxes. I think that's what he said. It's what the. So, I mean, I guess you. It's just. I don't know, man. That makes me nervous.
Just not a good idea, in my
No.
personal opinion, that
Uh,
he doesn't give a crap about.
yeah, you need to be like the running back from Alfred Morris. Remember that guy?
Yeah, driving that
He drove like
old
yeah,
Mazda 626.
yeah. He drove it like his entire career. It was from like his car in high school or whatever.
Yeah, it was. And then his wife, I think, drove a minivan or something.
Yeah,
They lived in an apartment.
yeah. And he paid to have that car relifed, essentially.
Yeah, he had some big Mazda thing with that. Um, uh, what else? Oh, so who do you think had the letdown draft? Was it the 49ers or Buffalo?
Oh man, that's a good question. I didn't even. I honestly didn't even look to see who they took just because they fell out of the first round. Let's see. They got some receiver in the top of the second one.
Yeah, but apparently it's like they have the consensus draft, so it's like an accumulation of everyone's mock drafts.
Yeah.
And apparently the 49ers reached on every single one of them. Every single one of their picks. And I found this too about it. So, Warren Sharp, right?
Yeah.
So he evaluated the last 4 years of John Lynch's drafts, and his performances were in 2023, number 31, 2024, number 28, 2025, number 31, and 2026, 32.
God.
And after that draft, Lynch claimed he knows better than everyone else.
That's
So,
oh man. That's one of those weird situations where the coach hired the GM.
oh,
Because I
did he?
think
I thought
yeah, Shanahan brought him along after he got that job. I'm pretty sure. I could
I thought it was the other.
absolutely be wrong.
Thought it was the other way, but I don't know.
I think Shanahan brought him in.
Um,
Yeah, I mean their first pick in the second round was a guy I never heard of Dejan Stribling.
yeah. I mean, they could have got. I think they could have got Omar Cooper or
No,
Den.
he gone. They could have got Denzel Boston though.
Yeah. Okay. Regardless, the professionals said that he did not do a good job. So, for what that's worth.
I mean 6'2", 207 is kind of small for a receiver. I mean, unless I don't know what, maybe he's a shifty guy, plays in the slot. I don't know.
Well, his position rank is 15 in the draft.
Okay.
And Denzel Boston is fourth position rank. So take it for what it's worth.
Whatever. We're just riffing here.
Yeah.
Who took Jacob Rodriguez?
Miami.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah.
they might have a good little draft too.
Yeah, they
Little
did.
Miami.
Yeah. I thought they did.
Mm.
They addressed a lot of positions, so
Yeah, Chris Johnson, he was a good corner. I liked him.
yes. Yep. Yep. Uh yeah, that's kind of what I had on the for today's podcast. I don't know if you had anything else.
No, man, short and sweet. Just fun talking about the draft. Fun times.
Yeah. I'm curious how the I'm curious how AJ. What's gonna happen with AJ Brown?
Yep.
Um,
And Vrabel.
yes, that too. A lot of funny memes about that.
Did you see that one I sent you about the Georgia player showing up to the draft?
Georgia player.
Yeah, the guy that backs his car into a tree and then opens the door and
It's not ringing a bell. Where'd you send it
yeah,
to me? Like on the
on the gram.
gram?
Yeah. It's really dumb, but dude, I laughed at it so hard and so long. I watched it like 7 times, I think.
Okay, this is where he throws up. Yeah,
Yeah, he throws up and he shoots the door for no reason.
drives off. Okay, I've seen this video in reference to something else, but okay, that's
Yeah.
it's just like so random.
I know.
So
It makes me laugh.
I guess I was distracted by all the other stuff that you were sending me. So
I apologize. I
the
was kind of on a heater over the weekend.
yeah, you were the newest member of the Join Ladder
Yeah.
group or company or whatever you want to call it.
She's all over my app now too. She's everywhere.
Just everywhere.
Like, hey, Lizzie McGuire wants to stay in shape. I'm all for it.
It's good stuff.
But all right, man. Let's go.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to another episode of the State of Football Show. And we will see you next week.
That's right. We'll talk about something.
Yeah, got to figure it out. All right. Peace.